Yeah. Okay. Good evening. My name is Sarah. Could you tell me name, please?
Yeah, sure. Good evening, Sarah. My name is Maria Alejandra Reyes.
Okay. And what shall I call you?
You can call me Alejandra. That's fine. Thank you.
Perfect. Can I check your identification?
Yeah, sure. This is my ID.
Okay. Yes. That's fine. Thank you. Okay. Now, in this first part of the exam, I'm going to ask you some questions about yourself. Let's talk about home. Do you live in a house or flat?
In this moment, I'm living in a flat, but I'm going to move in a house. Going to move soon, like in 1 or 2 months. And also, I'm living with my parents and my siblings as well.
Okay, now let's talk about food. What is your favorite type of food?
Well, actually, I love food, so it's hard to think of just one favorite of a food. And however, so if I have to choose just one, I will say pasta, especially pasta carbonara. So this is my favorite food actually. So it tastes delicious, and it always eat it with a piece of bread. Usually with a garlic bread, it's gonna be better. And why not with a glass of wine? Maybe red wine is gonna be good.
Um, what is a common meal in your country?
We have a mixed variety of food in my country, but I guess the most popular one will probably be ajiaco, since in Bogota is very famous. Because in Colombia here we have a lot of like cities, but just talking about Bogota, that is the capital of Colombia, that one is the like most popular one here. So it's really tasty, and also it's cheap, and is really available at all hours. And it is a type of soup, like with potatoes and chicken, and also with corn, but it's pretty good.
Okay, do you like cooking?
Yes, absolutely. I like to cook and to use fresh vegetables and try to get everything as organic as possible. I also like to cook healthy desserts. That it's like my favorite part of my life. Because, for example, I love to cook bread like banana bread or just something healthy without sugar, of course. It's going to be for my family and for me. And I think because I think eating clean is really important for me health for my health and also for my family and overall well-being.
Okay, when do you eat your main meal of the day?
Okay, usually I have 3 meals of the day. So the first one is my breakfast, so it's going to be around like for 8 to 9 a.m. And I always eat, for example, a piece of bread or an arepa or eggs and like a glass of water, I guess. And my second meal is lunch. So in my lunch, always have a salad, so vegetables and protein, and my carbohydrate, so chicken or rice. And for my last meal, it's gonna be to be around like 6 to 7 p.m. And it's only like just the same as the breakfast. For example, like a arepa and egg, or just cookies and maybe chocolate or just a tea.
Okay, describe a restaurant that you enjoyed going to and explain why you enjoyed eating in this restaurant.
Okay, sure. So I have a lot of options for the restaurants here. But in, for example, the last restaurant that I went was a restaurant located in Cajica that is really good. So I enjoy it a lot because it's an Italian restaurant. So it's called Pietra. So as I say, it's an Italian restaurant. So that's like my favorite kind of food. And so we chose this restaurant with my family since it was a new, and we just wanted to know what is the restaurant, how was it, and everything, like, as a curious. Besides that, it is a restaurant that it is pet friendly, so that's incredible. Like, it's amazing because my older sister has a dog, so we were able to enjoy a fair amount of variety in the restaurant. Like, we ate pizza, we ate lasagna, and tried a melted cheese soup. It's like a soup with a lot of cheese. That's amazing. And also, the atmosphere was incredible because they had a background music and the decoration was very nice, like vintage, something like that. And when we finished eating, we went to a garden, and that was at the back of the restaurant, and we could play a little bit more with the dog. So that's why we chose that restaurant.
Okay. Do many people eat in restaurants in your country?
Oh, yes. Mostly the younger people. So, for example, students prefer eating at the restaurants rather than cooking at home. Usually it's because they need more time to study, or maybe they just prefer go a restaurant because, I don't know, like, they don't have to cook the food or clean the dishes, I guess. And also even elders, like older people, prefer eating. So eating outside every now and then, as many restaurants have relatively healthy meals as well. So they can find healthy meals or recipes in the different restaurants outside.
Okay, now, which are more popular, fast food restaurants or traditional restaurants?
Oh, well, fast food restaurants are more popular among the students. So, or teenagers, or like kind of that age. And low income class people, while traditional restaurants are likely liked by working class people and high income group people. So, yeah, it's something like that. But it's like very half and a half. So, as I said, like, these kind of people, like students or younger people, prefer fast restaurants, and older people is going to prefer like traditional restaurants.
Okay, why do people enjoy eating out?
I think maybe because the like people don't like to cook very often, and then they prefer to go out to different restaurants and maybe eat delicious and try new dishes. In my case, I prefer like and to enjoy eating out for these kind of options. Yeah.
Okay, what do you think a healthy diet consists of?
Well, a healthy diet, like for me, in my opinion, consists of having good habits. So that's the first thing, I guess. So the good habits always implementing vegetables, protein, and healthy fats. Healthy fats is like avocado, or like, for example, coconut oil or olive oil, or just peanut butter, for example. And also carbohydrates. Implement carbohydrate in each plate of food. But I think the most important is just all in the good portions, no, like without overdoing it. Just like a small or medium portion, not like a huge portion.
Okay, do you think children should be taught about healthy diets and cooking at the school or at home?
So yeah, introducing healthy cooking in school has many benefits. So children may try a new unhealthy foods. So teaching cooking to you, the children, like to children, is an opportunity to teach nutrition education, such as planning meals and make smarter food choices. Cooking can aid like children in acceptance of responsibility as well. So it's good.
Mm, at what age do you think children should be taught to cook?
Oh yes, that's a like probably a good idea. if I children you how to cook a new basic healthy meals, that will surely be a good thing. I think age like around 6 to 8 age. In this age group, you can start to introduce some actually cooking skills. Teach them the basic to using stuff, of course, with our supervision, like always.
Okay, thank you. And that is the end of the speaking test.
Thank you.
Bye.